wanted to do this video just to give some people some answers to a lot of questions I get. And one of the most common questions is how was it in transition from going from a regular day job to being self-employed, in my case, as a full-time bladesmith. And I'll try to keep this relatively brief. I'd always worked, blue collar jobs, and it came down to I kind of got into management a little bit. I started doing some TV shows like Forged in Fire, Master of Arms, really getting my name out there and building a customer base. Paid off all my debt, and life was going pretty good. My boss came to me one day and she said, "Hey, we're going to change your hours and we're going to reduce your hours and all this." And basically, I'd just been going to work to use their Wi-Fi to make sales because the whole whatever the hell it was I was making a day there didn't amount to 2 hours in the shop. So really, I was losing money going to work. And a lot of people don't take into account how much does it cost for you to go to your job? How much does it cost for you to work there? And it's a reality. Now, there's a lot of people who say, "Oh, well, oh, no, it doesn't." No, you can't come to terms with reality if you can't come to terms with the reality of that situation. Everything costs. There are expenses. Okay? So I told her, I said, "Well, that really doesn't work for me. I got an idea. I'll talk to you tomorrow." And she was like, "Okay." I said, "Okay, it's all good." Wasn't rude about it or anything. And next day she's like, "Well, you'd have some weekends off, but you'd be working some days on weekend. You'd be doing this and doing that." And be like, "Let me think about it and I'll talk to you tomorrow." So the next day came and I said, "No, I've got some vacation, right?" And she's like, "Yeah, you got some vacation. I don't want to give you vacation, but I really don't care." I said, "Okay." I said, "How about I work the next day or two?" I said, "And then I'm going on my vacation. And after that, I will go ahead and I won't work here anymore." She said, "So what are you going to do? Just make knives all the time?" I said, "Yeah, that's what's making me money." And so that was kind of a push in the right direction, and I appreciate that because they were in a transition themselves, and it worked out good. It worked out well for the both of us. But what I can say is I went from living from paycheck to paycheck to having enough of a nest egg not to have to work for a year or two or more, and not having the debt, and just living a lot more comfortably, a lot less stress, big difference. But in the beginning, I remember looking for a part-time job because you got to have that. You got to have that fall safe, And it's not a fall safe. It's a false sense of security is what it is. That I gotta have a little bit of money every week from putting in 40 hours of my time to get what equates to a couple hours out in the shop. So why the hell would I do that anymore? But it was more of a psychological thing. So this is the advice I'm going to give you guys and girls who want to, and those who identify as God knows what, who want to get out on their own and be self-employed and take charge of their own lives. And that is this: pay off your debt, come up with a plan, be confident in yourself, come up with a good plan, be confident in yourself, and apply that plan, make it work. If you've only got a couple $1,000s in the bank and you're like, "Oh, I'm going to go out on my own," because you're going to screw yourself. There are going to be expenses that come up. So believe in yourself and make it happen. Timing is critical. Timing is everything. So I hope that's given you a little bit of insight on what it was like for me to go from 9 to 5, or I think it was a 7 to 4. I can't remember what the hell it was. Anyway, to being self-employed and a lot less stress and basically doing whatever the hell I want. So kind of like that. You guys have a good one. Like and subscribe. Catch you later.